with the bathwater of performatively woke posturing who just as easily take their eyes off injustice as take a holiday in my name. Let freedom ring. In a land now drowning in economic disparity, who fought a Cold War against socialism, which purportedly sought to destroy American values, only for America to destroy her own values, fighting socialism. Let freedom ring. In a land where corporations enjoy a personhood that the children of slaves do not, while exploiting the 14th Amendment meant to grant them citizenship. And today I fearfully confess that the dream of integration in many ways has turned out to be a nightmare for the American Negro, for whom the cheap marketing ploy of the illusion of social inclusion evaporates in the scathing sunlight of economic exclusion, a people against whom America was surgically precise with segregation, degradation, economic castration, and mass incarceration, but cannot fathom being as specific with reparations. Where is the justice? As the planet sinks into rising waters while chained to the anchor of corporatism, as greed consumes the planet's resources like the wildfires of Los Angeles. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of kleptocracy, where the robber barons of old have re-emerged to kill truth with bots instead of bullets, and silence dissent with algorithmic accuracy that Hitler could only dream of. And I had a dream once, a dream alive in the eyes of young people, quickly canceled and deferred when their student loans would not be, a dream that the many hues of humanity are pieces of a mosaic that form the very face of God, a God that is still subverted by the unholy trinity of militarism, racism, and poverty, exacted upon the innocent from Compton to the Congo, from Pine Ridge to Palestine, perpetuated by the people who have emasculated my message, shot me like a trophy buck and mounted me on their wall, hollowed me out like a huggable civil rights teddy bear, and defanged my legacy into an American bedtime story so we can sleepwalk off the cliff that I warned them about. Heaven forbid this false dream is interrupted by being woke. America, the backbone of your power has been broken and given to a people who don't even know your God's name. And when you sold your manufacturing that employed black men for the cheap labor of Chinese sweatshops, your fate was all but sealed. Well, I ask you today, who is sweating now? Now that your house is literally burning. Who is sweating now that the hope of America seems to have lost out to her habits, relapsing into conquest at the cost of her constitution? The rapacious muscle memory formed on the plantation, now with the white middle class feeling as deceived as the Indians of the past. Turns out you treat your future like you treat your treaties, and no matter how crafty your plans, if you cannot keep your promise, you will lose your promised land. I warned you by shining a light with my voice that I borrowed from the Almighty himself, and when you hated what I shined the light on, you snuffed it out with a gunshot. But did you know, America? Did you know that the bullet that struck my throat would only make my voice live forever? Regardless of your attempted distortions, the sound cannot be drowned out for those who backstroke in the waters of truth. Did you know that the people now sing new freedom songs, and you cannot mute these songs with your silencers? And that to sing with this kind of soul, you got to have one in the first place. See, you sold yours trying to rip ours from our bodies, but freedom yet will ring. Even when American dreams live on other shores more comfortably than they live where the Liberty Bell rests, freedom will ring. When the sins of the fathers are revisited upon the sons of conquest, and their only repentance lies in adopting the ways of the conquered, freedom will ring. Because as sure as the dream was gifted to America, it can be given to whomever on earth proves worthy. For God's light shines on all of his children equally, and his kingdom will come. His will shall indeed be done, even if his children must watch this nation torn asunder from the mountaintop.